The Chinese are lamenting the waste of money on the Sligoville Mini-Stadium, as nearly 12 years after the Chinese government spent $248 million to construct a mini-stadium in Sligoville, St. Catherine as a gift to the Jamaican people. The facility not only remains underutilized, but now lies in ruins, well, to some extent anyways.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Despite harsh criticisms, then Member of Parliament for East Central St. Catherine and former Foreign Affairs Minister K.D. Knight, who was instrumental in deciding where the mini-stadium was built, proceeded with plans to construct the facility on state-owned lands in his constituency. The massive structure, way up in the hilly terrain of Sligoville, consists of a 600-seat basketball and netball court, with lighting facilities and fences. It also has a 1,200-seat cricket oval, a 1,500-seat football field, and a 6-lane 400-meter track circling the football field, or it once did. But today, the chain link fence enclosing the stadium is gone, having rotted away over the years. The plastic seats in the stands have crystallized and are now completely missing. The bulbs and the casings for the floodlights on the courts seem to be replaced periodically, while those for the cricket oval and the football field are all broken and have been removed. The goal nets are missing, and the ankle-high grass in certain areas acts as a deterrent even for those residents who might be inclined to hang out there. The gates, which were once locked to restrict unauthorized access, no longer serve that purpose, as the fencing is also gone. While the facility still has electricity, there is no longer a caretaker to do regular landscaping of the venue, it would seem. The community center, which overlooks the stadium, and which was built as part of the project, which by all accounts was rarely ever used, and only by a senior citizens group occasionally, is showing signs that some skills training is now taking place there. Well, thank God for that. Now, while I would not have been totally against the stadium being built in the community in the first place, I am extremely disappointed that more effort was not made to ensure that it brought much needed earnings or satisfaction to the community. This stadium could have been the perfect income earner for the community, where unemployment prevails and theft is on the rise. Some people are blaming politics for the demise of the facility, as according to them, the People's National Party left office shortly after building the stadium, and the Jamaica Labour Party administration did nothing to market the facility. But let me ask a question. Where was the Member of Parliament in all of this? Some residents no longer hold out much hope that the stadium will ever cease to be a white elephant or bring any value to the community. There is life yet at that complex, at least intermittently, as the community benefits from the annual Emanci Fest, a day-long community sporting competition which gives residents the opportunity to set up stalls and sell various items. To be honest, there seems to be signs of activities compared to the state that the complex was once in. The football field is in good condition, so too the cricket oval if fully cut. The changing rooms are still usable, and there is evidence that the basketball and netball goals have been given some attention recently. The plot of land on which the stadium sits was once used as a recreational area. One resident said, "Right now, we don't have no recreational area, because before the stadium built, we used to go there and play with football and cricket. But now you have to get permission to keep something there, and they are not sure to whom the request is usually made." I must admit that I have questioned the quality of the material which were used to construct the mini-stadium, as it should not have deteriorated in such a short time. Despite this, the facility had great potential and should not have been allowed to fall into ruins. When the plans for the multi-purpose sports complex was first announced in 2005, the Spanish Town Mayor Raymond noticed, and a civic group described the venture as a waste of cash channeled in the wrong direction, pointing to the existence of two mini-stadia in Spanish Town, located at the G.C. Foster College and Spanish Town Prison Oval. Notice said at the time that it would be unwise to develop a similar facility just 6 miles away. The funds would be better spent, he had suggested, on developing Sligoville, the first free village in Jamaica, as a site for heritage tourism, putting it in a position to earn foreign exchange. Rosemary Green, convener of the Spanish Town Citizens Against Gun Violence, had also suggested that the funds would be better spent on job creation and building a factory to process locally grown tomato. Current Member of Parliament for the constituency, Natalie Nita Headley, while her administration was in power, said that there were plans to explore whether or not dormitory facilities could be added to the underutilized complex. According to Nita Headley, who was the minister with responsibility for sports, the absence of sleeping facilities was preventing major sporting associations such as the Jamaica Football Association and the Jamaica Netball Association from using the venue as a training facility. I have a glorious opportunity now to ensure that the beautiful stadium is utilized. If we can put dormitories in that stadium, it would be a perfect training facility. I am certainly looking to see through which method it could be done, she said at that time. The Member of Parliament also said that the absence of the dormitories has frustrated efforts by the University of Technology UTech to use the stadium as a venue for its sports programs. There were also talks of handing over the facilities to G.C. Foster at one point, but that never materialized. In my opinion, it is no longer likely, as millions will now have to be spent to renovate the facility if dormitories are to be added. They would have to replace a lot of things, and so that will be a double spend. In 2008, the Chinese company which built the facility expressed concern that it was not being used. We don't see anybody using it, and so we feel like it has been a waste of money, Ming He of the Shanexai Construction Engineering Group Corp said back then. He said that the center had been completed since June of 2007, and the company has been paying for its team to stay in Jamaica for the 1-year warranty on the project. Also in 2008, KD Knight said that although the complex was underutilized, it was not costing taxpayers any money. We will not allow it to be in need of any money from the budget, and we don't want any budget money to run it, maintain it, and use it to the fullest capacity, Knight said.
Teach them! Hey, yo, hello! Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here, Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.